All right, let's talk about something that pretty much every parent is trying to figure out these days: our kids and their screens. It can feel like a total puzzle, right? Well, today, we're going to get some real clarity, and it goes way beyond just counting minutes.
So I want to kick things off with a simple question that gets right to the heart of this. Just think about it for a second. Is an hour your kid spends video calling their grandparents the same as an hour they spend just watching cartoons? Your gut probably tells you, no way. And guess what? Your gut is totally right. Not all screen time is created equal. Let's just be real for a minute. Trying to manage technology in the house can feel like a full-time job. And honestly, it often comes with a ton of guilt. We're always wondering, are they on it too much? Is it the right kind of stuff? It's a struggle we're all facing in this crazy connected world.
So, here's the big shift in thinking we're talking about today. We really need to move away from obsessing over the quantity of screen time, counting every single minute and hour, and start focusing on the quality of it. What's the meaning behind the interaction? That's the real question.
And that leads us to a much, much better goal to aim for: digital wellness. Now, this is not about banning technology or throwing all the tablets out the window. Nope. It's all about building a healthier, more intentional relationship with our devices for the whole family.
So what exactly is digital wellness? Well, you can see the definition here, but it really boils down to creating thoughtful and healthy habits with our devices. The magic words there are thoughtful habits. See, this is about empowering our kids and ourselves to make good choices, not just laying down a bunch of strict, rigid rules.
Okay, and this brings us to what I think is the single most helpful tool you can have for figuring all this out. It's the difference between active and passive screen use. Seriously, once you get this one concept, it is a total game changer.
First up, we've got passive use. This is what most of us think of when we worry about screen time. It's that zoning out on the couch vibe. You're basically just consuming content, watching a show, scrolling through a video feed without really interacting. You're just a spectator.
But then you have the flip side, active use. And this is where the good stuff happens. This is screen time where you're actually interacting, creating something, or talking with someone in real time. Think about it less like a screen and more like a conversation.
And when you look at them side by side like this, the difference is just crystal clear, isn't it? With passive use, you're consuming as a spectator. The connection is pretty low. But with active use, you're interacting as a participant, which creates a really high-quality connection. It's the difference between watching a random show and video calling grandma, worlds apart.
And hey, this isn't just a nice theory, it's actually backed by the experts. The American Academy of Pediatrics points out that video chatting with family and friends is totally acceptable screen time, even for really little kids. And why? Exactly because it's interactive and helps build those important relationships.
Okay, so we get the difference between active and passive. That's the what. Now let's get into the how. How do we actually take this idea and turn it into real, healthy tech habits at home?
One of the simplest and most powerful habits you can start, like tonight, is what I like to call a digital sunset. It's pretty much what it sounds like: a set time each evening when the sun goes down on all the screens in your house.
So why is this a big deal? Well, it's all about sleep. That blue light coming from our phones and tablets can actually mess with our brains and make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. The fix is super simple. Just create a tech-free buffer zone for at least an hour before everyone goes to bed.
And making this happen is as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, just pick a time together as a family. Second, and this one is crucial, create a central charging spot for all devices that's outside of the bedrooms. And yeah, that means for the adults too. And third, find a great non-screen routine to wind down with, like reading a book together, listening to some chill music, or just chatting about the day.
Now, this whole digital sunset idea is really just one part of a much bigger and really important concept: understanding the incredible power of just unplugging.
I really want to emphasize this. Taking time away from screens isn't just some nice little extra. These digital breaks and offline activities are absolutely essential for our well-being and for a balanced life. They aren't a punishment. They're a necessary, wonderful part of being human.
And look at all the amazing things that happen when we unplug. This is where the real magic is. Offline play is where creativity explodes. It's where we get our bodies moving, where we learn how to actually interact with other people face to face, and where we build real problem-solving skills. It's the stuff of a great childhood. So, to wrap all this up, I want to leave you with this one powerful thought. The next time you catch yourself worrying about screen time, Just try to reframe the question in your head. Instead of asking, how much time are they spending? Start asking, what kind of time is it? Is it active or passive? Is it about connecting or just consuming? That one little shift in perspective, well, that's the key to finding true digital wellness for your family.